Hello everyone, MX Bonesaw here. We're back. I'm going to be playing a couple games with this Anivia control deck. This will be games 3 and 4, most likely, of my ranked journey. The goal here is to play Anivia and hopefully eventually get multiple copies of her on the board so we can keep total control of our opponent's board. Hopefully we'll have some eventful games, and in other games, control decks are what I'm the most familiar with. So we will see how this goes. I'll see ya when their champions pop up. Alright, we're up against Jinx and Zed. It's possible they are playing the starter deck. That deck is relatively aggressive with some elusive units, so I'm going to keep a blocker and a removal spell here. Our opponent's tanking on their hand. Our opponent's really tanking on their hand. Alright, here we go. Braum is a great pickup here, especially since they're likely to be aggressive. This health gain is pretty good. I have a bad habit of missing my attacks on turn 1. It doesn't always feel the best. I'm definitely going to kill their elusive here. There are no elusive units in my deck. There are no elusive units in my deck, so there's no way I'm blocking that. I'm going to open on attacks here. I don't really want them to block my things here, especially because they're small. My things are supposed to block, not be blocked. There's no reason to run out this Tavern Keeper here. That's fine. There's no reason to run out the Tavern Keeper here because I'm at full health and I can just bank this 3 mana. We're just gonna pass here. Oh. Sorry, opponent. But now we have Vengeance for anything that I need Vengeance for. I'm definitely gonna play out Braum. He's very, very useful in these aggressive matchups. High health plus regeneration plus challenger is pretty good. I'm going to open attacks and put this in front of Braum. That'll give me a Poro. Alright, so our opponent has Will of Ionia to bounce our Braum. I'm mostly fine with that because they're spending 5 mana to put my 4 mana play back in my hand. And I can just replay the Braum here. So they basically just time walked. Time walk, to use a magic term. They basically just skipped their turn there because I can just play out this Braum again. And I'm gonna play this out because I don't really want to burn that 1 mana, and it's another blocker. I'm fine with them not using that. I forgot that it made spell mana, so it didn't really matter if they didn't use it. Alright, so they've got this 5/5. I'm probably just going to kill that. I don't really deal well with large units. I can chump block it a few times, but I don't think that's where I want to be right now. And I'm going to bank this 2 mana here. Alright, we're going to try this again. I'm going to put the Braum in front of your guy. I'm fine if they want to pay 5 to bounce the Braum again. I definitely want to attack there before playing out this Anivia, so I can get my Poro, because if I'd played the Anivia before attacks, I would have killed this. Shadow Assassin is pretty good here. I'm not particularly scared of it. Yeah, not particularly scared of it because it's only a 2/3. I don't think they're going to have a lot of pump in their deck. That's slightly scary. What is she naturally? She's a 4/3? How'd she get up to 7/6? That's a lot. +3/+3. Yeah, I'm gonna pass here. We're both gonna have the same amount of mana next turn. Fury of the North is very good here. It's gonna let me block this Jinx. And probably level my Braum also. No, he's a... No. I'm definitely going to be blocking this Jinx. Possibly with Anivia. We're gonna pass. Let's see. They're gonna attack. They're not gonna send in Jinx. Okay, yeah, they send in the Jinx. Or once again, or not. There you go, opponent. We're gonna block like this. Braum is gonna go here, and I will trade one of these for their 1/1. We're taking 5 from their elusive here. But that's fine. I've got 6, 7 points of health, of life gain in my hand. Don't really need to commit anything else to the board here. Although I think I'm going to play this Tavern Keeper to gain some health. It's not... I'm not trying to put more on the board. I'm just trying to keep my health total good against an aggressive deck. And depending on what my opponent does... have a way to clear their board, basically. 4, 6 plus 5 is 11. We're gonna have 12 next turn. So, like, worst case scenario, I wipe their board. I don't even need to use the Vile Feast. I can just Avalanche Withering Wail, and it will, that'll kill these two, and this will die to Anivia's ability. Alright, it looks like our opponent may have gone AFK. I doubt they're salting off or anything like that. But I don't think it's going to be necessary for me to wipe their board here. I think I'm just going to pull this in with Braum. And attack with all of my stuff. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Alright, I guess my opponent disconnected or something. I think we were solidly ahead in that game. We definitely had card advantage over them. And Anivia really offers a lot of inevitability. So I guess we're going to go to the next game. I'll come back when the champions are there. Alright, so we are up against Garen. This is probably relatively aggressive. I don't really want to keep Anivia in my opener or this Vengeance. Vengeance might be good because I really want to have something to kill their Garen. Alright, I'll take a free win, but I will be back with another game because that really wasn't a game. Alright, it looks like we are up against Callista, Hecarim, and Thresh here. So they're almost certainly a solid ephemeral deck. Oh, they're mono Shadow Isles. Interesting. They may be playing just the cards with the cards they have. I'm going to say that they're probably aggressive, and I'm going to keep this Tavern Keeper in my opener. Braum is a good draw. Ooh, you got the little shark pet. Alright, that's a 2-draw. What does our opponent have? They have a Shark Chariot. We do not have a good history with that card. At least it cannot block, and we're going to get 2 damage in here. They're really just playing it out to have it when they attack with Ephemerals next. I could see them playing the thing that makes the 3 Ephemeral 1/1s here. Probably not. If they have it, they probably don't play that. Oh, no. They are playing that. I will probably be blocking the Shark Chariot. And I will take 3 here. Which I can then gain back with the Tavern Keeper. Alright, drawing something there isn't the worst. I'm going to play out this Tavern Keeper, put myself back to 20, and it gives me something to attack with next turn. Because it's likely that they're going to have some sort of card that will be inevitable in this matchup. And unless I get multiple Anivias going, I think they have a better... No, this deck definitely has a better end game, but their mid game is almost certainly better than mine. We're going to get 3 in here, and I'm going to play out this Braum. It may have been better to play the Braum first, to see if they played something that I could hook with Braum, but I doubt they would do that. They'd probably wait until after I attack. I'm definitely fine with them burning a little bit of mana there. Anivia is a very good draw here. That thing, it scares me. They've taken 5. This is probably going to pull this, so if I'm going to block with Braum, he would die. I think I'm going to let this happen, and I'm going to Fury of the North my Braum. I forgot about the Shark Chariot. I think I might just block the Shark Chariot and take 5 here. That'll give me a Poro. My Braum will live. I don't have to spend my mana on the Fury of the North here. Yeah, we're going to do that. I don't really care much about their life total going back to 20. Making another Shark Chariot. It's pretty good for them, but having Poros is pretty good for me. Having a Poro is pretty good for me, so I'm okay with this exchange. Especially since they spent their turn. They used up all of their guys. They're just running out the Shark Chariot for it to die this turn. I'm mostly okay with that. Here I'm going to play out Anivia. If they play something, I can pull it in with Braum, and they'll be taking a fair chunk of damage. Hecarim is an interesting one. He is a 6/6. I have the Vengeance for him. Do I really need Braum to live? I don't think so. So we're gonna do this. And yeah, I don't really need my Braum to live here. They're almost certainly they're taking a ton of damage here. They're going to 8. And I have this Vengeance for their guy. It's possible that I should have glimpsed my Braum there, because he didn't do any damage to them, to the Hecarim. They're about to attack for a lot, because this is going to make 2 2/2s, 2 5/2s, and some Shark Chariots. I think the Vengeance sets their stats back to the way they were. It does. Okay, that's very good. I'm going to block like this and glimpse this 3/1. Something to protect their Hecarim would blow me out here, but I don't know what they could have to protect him from hard removal in Mono Shadow Isles. I'm not saying there isn't anything, but not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I think that turn shook out very well for me. I don't think they're going to play anything this turn, which is very weird. especially in their aggressive strategy, like not playing any. Okay, they had a second Heck Room. That's pretty good for them. I still think I'm in a good spot. Yeah, I still think I'm in a good spot. The Ruination. That's reasonable. I'm gonna declare attacks. I can Fury of the North this Poro to force them to block the Poro. I think I'm gonna do that. It just makes them act. I'm really not playing this control deck like a control deck right now. Okay, do they have removal? They do have removal for the Poro. I can put them to 1 here, but I think it's probably better to trade my Tavern Keeper for their Hecarim. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's better to do that. All right, so that was a pretty good exchange there for us. I want to play one of these out. It puts out just the tiniest bit more pressure. Not that I really need to pressure them here. It's just weird. I feel like, ooh, that frightens me a small amount, but I don't think it really matters that much. If they play another Ledros on their turn, I'm just going to play the Ruination. Well, this is their turn. Are they gonna attack here? I think they're probably trying to attack here. I'm gonna Ruination here. I really don't want to. I can't block either, so I would be taking 15. Yeah, no, I have to Ruination here. They could have a Vile Feast for my Anivia, but I don't want to be taking 15 there. Summon 2 Spectral Riders. Okay, I'm fine with that. They're gonna be getting back 2 Shark Chariots here. And then I just have to block like this. I'm taking 7 here and going to 11. Yeah, okay. The fact that their guys just come out of nowhere and do a lot of damage is not the best for my deck. That's a very powerful card here, and I think it probably wins me the game. I'm going to play it out. I don't think they're going to have enough stuff to play here to live through this, because they're at 5. They're taking 2 from Anivia's attack trigger, and if they kill Anivia here, they can't play a blocker. They can't play a lot of blockers. Alright, so that gives me an Anivia, another Anivia. Oh yeah, they're taking 4 here. So they literally can't let anything through. Not to mention I have 5 lethal attackers through 1 trigger. Yeah, they're super dead here. This makes them die on the first attack, depending on how they block. Grass. That puts them to 8. Oh, did I miss grabbing my 2-1? That is a massive, massive, like, not good thing. Yeah, if I'd grabbed the 2-1, they'd be dead. I don't know how I missed it. That's really bad. I don't really know how this punishes me, or how they punish me for that, but that was a massive misplay. Harsh Winds is pretty good. That lets me frostbite their Ledros. Oh yeah, Ledros just punishes me for that, because I'm taking, like, 5 from this. Yeah. They have another Ledros in hand? That's pretty good. Yeah, I want them to attack so I can kill both their things. Yeah, frostbite both their things. They both die. They have no blockers, and I open on attacks, and they die to Anivia triggers. I don't know why I thought I was killing the Ledros there. Doesn't really make a big difference, because I still get to open on attacks and kill them. I don't think they can gain 4 life here. They can gain 3. Yeah, and then they're dead. They would need to be gaining a lot more than 4 life. Because the Anivia was hitting them also. Alright, I think that means we rank up. That'll be my very first rank up. Oh, yay, we did it! Alright, I don't know if I mentioned before, but this is a free-to-play account, and I don't intend on spending any money to get cards. Unless, of course, unless this channel really blows up and people want me to do that. But I intend on free-to-play, and I might eventually spend money on cosmetics, because this game has some very nice cosmetics. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.